I live in New York City and I am a victim of organized stalking, electronic harassment, microwave torture, V2K abuse, and I'm asking you to help us end this crime against humanity, which has impacted men, women, children all around the world.
Hi, I'm Wan from Malaysia. My family are targeted individuals. We are victims of cyber torture, and I will not give up. I will fight to the end.
2020. My name is Sandra Williams, and I'm a victim of microwave torture, organized stalking, and electronic harassment. I live in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and my torture began in 2005.
I'm Eleanor White, age 80, retired engineer, living in Canada. I have been a target of organized stalking and electronic harassment for 40 years. This crime, which falls within the legal category of criminal harassment.
Bless us as we work together in an attempt to expose this horrific nightmare.
Hello, I'm making this video to honor the 3rd annual Targeted Individual Day. That's August 29th.
In an attempt to expose this horrific nightmare.
Hello, I'm making this video to honor the 3rd annual Targeted Individual Day. That's August 29th, 2020. My name is Linda Marie Sharp in Mendocino County, California, United States. I am a targeted person and have been for over 12 years. I am electronically tortured by directed energy weapons.
Hi, my name is Lisa Davis and I'm in Duluth, Minnesota. I am a targeted individual, an illegally targeted citizen. I'm here today hoping to help bring awareness to a growing crime.
You hang in there.
How true what we are talking about, this horrific program that we're going through. Thank you very much. God bless everyone.
Hi, I live in Michigan and I'm a targeted individual. They stalk, they use weapons on me. In the morning I can barely even walk. I hope this can stop. It's been going on way too long.
Hello, my name is Ian Frisbee. One of the most stressful experiences of being a TI is the ambiguity of not knowing what it is or why it's happening.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Kellerby. It's been a hard road.
Were lasered and permanently lost their sight. The mental health crowd claims that millions of TIs across the globe are mentally ill from some shared delusion or mental illness they read about on the internet. Others see it as tinfoil hat territory. Law enforcement slams the door in our face, and friends and loved ones walk away or hang up because they don't want.
I live in the U.S., in Illinois, and am a victim of organized
We need
stalking,
this to stop.
electronic
That's it.
harassment, microwave torture.
I've been targeted for 9 years, and I hope it'll stop.
And all of this under the roof of my home, and V2K, voice to skull, 365, 24/7.
Please become more aware of this crime and those that the crime is being committed against. We need your support and help in ending this crime.
Hello, my name is Wendy Brown. I'm a targeted individual who is living in New Zealand, but my targeting began in California. I'm an American.
So you hear this woman. Actually, the first person you see is me. Like I said, I will never let them live their fantasy. They wanted to come up with their own reality. Actually, matter of fact, right now they try to block out what I'm saying and counter with their narration of things that they always try to. But they were trying to make themselves appear as some kind of group of different feminists, and they're like, "Oh, we have an excuse to do that to you because what you did as a kid, or what you did, like whatever." And I'm like, "Oh, so you tell me that you had an excuse to be involved in the program that torture women around the world, children, causing mass shooting because they wanted to avenge for what I did as a child." You understand? You can't even say word more. These people are delusional. But that's their job. That's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to push you to insanity or retardation. But they're not far from retardation themselves. You know? They are coward, low life, trash. Their job is to agitate and manipulate people to accept these things. It's fair because they can never be seen for what they are. Sorry, it's fair to manipulate. It's fair because they cannot be seen for what they want to be seen for. I know you're a bunch of low-life trash that do horrible things to women and children around the world. You can manipulate the brain. You can create your storylines. You manipulate things the way you want. Matter of fact, right now it's funny. I'm going to go quickly in the movie. What they're trying to counter the fact that you just heard testimony of all kind of women all around the world talking about their torment. They're trying to bring up, what before V2K hit, there was a bunch of people following me. I remember going to coffee shops and I see some people following me. And initially, it's funny. Initially, I remember seeing some like young adults, like 20 something. So they look like they're like, those kind of community organizing young adults in the neighborhood, right? Very progressive, I would say, and uh, I don't want to even say the word, not really woke, but in that kind of way. They were following me. I was like, what? I'll go to a coffee shop. They'll follow me, just stare at me. And I remember it's like, this is weird. And now they try to make me imagine, oh, how did you look at them? First of all, I was like, why are they following me? And two, they try to make me imagine, have stimulation, and try to make me imagine them being underage or something. They come up with the storyline. Now, the reality is that the reality is that they're trying to get you to accept these things, right? They want you to subscribe to these things, and it's just like it's a way to just block our reality, because what they are part of is a program that manipulates, do horrible things to women and children all around the world, and they do this pedophilia type of torture, but they are filled with actual pedophiles in these agencies. Delusional. They live off a reality they put together. They're nasty, disgusting people, wanting to live their, wanting to live a creation that they made themselves. My point is, this is what they are. You see these women. You see what they do to women. That's what they do. To counter that, they'll tell me I'm going to get raped because first of all, they want me to accept these false narrations they put together, and they want to be seen for what they're part of. Like they want to be seen for something else instead of what they're part of. You can see how hard it is for me to speak. This is another way to counter reality. They call it being a war. War is to block out reality. These people are forcing people to experience disgusting pedophilia things from kids of all age, create narrations that are nonsensical, and then want you to subscribe to these things. They have no shame. No shame. You hear these people say, I'm C16. They can't even say Roy Moore. You know how sad it is to try to make somebody believe something else or try to create their narration and they can't even actually speak about a pedophile. This is embarrassing, but this is the daring that they have. They have the dare. They're brave enough to have to endure a lot of embarrassments. But they're not going to be seen. So the embarrassment is limited. So, you got to see them for what they are. They have no shame. They can come up with whatever storyline they want. They could come whatever they want. They want you first of all to accept this false persona, which they know is you being manipulated. Then they come up with the stories that they want to come up with, the way they want to create their stories. Right now, they're going to the new story, which is another BS ways to try to make you subscribe to these things that have been nonsensical. But you have to be strong. You got to be understanding to them. And right now, they're giving me feelings and sensations and stimulations onto things that weren't there. Matter of fact, it was the opposite because I was like, what is going on? I remember when these people were following me, going to a coffee shop where I was going to, looking at me, staring at me from the table. And I'm like, oh, okay. And now they try to make me imagine whatever. Matter of fact, there's somebody in the hallway in my last video. They actually tried to make me think that this person was a kid for a quick second, but I think they couldn't get away with that. This woman probably in her 40s. So to all my target individuals, they come up with a reality that is just so falsified. Nasty low life. And they try to make you subscribe to these things. So stay strong and know that justice will be done. Look at what they do to people. Look at all these women. You think they're like, oh, we're doing it for this woman. Look at, oh, what about this? Oh, no, they don't matter, huh? And they try to sound fierce too, like, oh, it try to counter reality. They live off a reality that is insane. Then you see who's talking and you're like, oh my God. Delusional trash. So to all my target individuals, stay strong and know that justice will be done. There are coward low life bottom feeders that work for pedophiles. I can't even say more more. And bottom feeder cowards. Thank you, God. I don't have to live that life. I need to find time to pray more, and I appreciate God for letting me, at least not letting me live that life of embarrassment. I'll be quick to take pictures of them. They know that. They're the reason why I'm able to stay strong because they appear like what they do. So thank you, God, and to all my target individuals, stay strong.